going to show you how you can easily recreate Kristen Stewart's smoky eye look at home. So the start to any good makeup is in the preparation. If you get a flawless base, the rest of your makeup will just follow. So I'm just putting on a light covering of water-based foundation, blending it into the hairline, and using a little bit of extra coverage in the areas that need it. You can do this by layering the product. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to conceal under the eyes. Now, it could be a good idea when you're first practicing this to leave the concealer to last. Then if you make any mistakes and drop any product, you can literally wipe it away and put the concealer over. But I like to put it on first, so then it creates a nice base underneath any of the black that you're going to be putting on the eye. Also, if you take the concealer down into a V shape on the front of your face, this creates a nice flat panel which gives you an instant cheekbone. I'm also going to take the concealer over the eyelid. Now this will really help your eyeshadow to stick in place. It creates a nice base for the lid for your makeup to then go on top of. So to really define your eye shape, you need to make sure your eyebrows are well groomed. Kristen has really light, natural brows, so we're just going to comb a little bit of eyeshadow through them. I'm extending them slightly. To really keep eyebrows in place, a great tip is to use your comb and spray a little bit of hairspray onto it. And then literally comb the hairspray through your brows, and it helps to keep any unruly hairs in place all day. Now, if you really want this smoky eye to last a long time, what I'm using is a long wear eyeliner. If you just put it on the back of your hand first, just dip your finger into your liquid liner and literally pat it on to the lower lid of your eye, all over. Wait till it starts to go tacky, because that's when you can start smudging it and blending it. Literally small patting motions till it starts to dry. And when it starts to dry, quickly swap fingers and use the clean finger to literally start patting it into place again. Now your finger obviously can't get right into the corner of your eye, so you can leave that till the end. But you can see how it's starting to blend. Just keep going again and again and again until you get the required depth. And that's a great base for us to start off with. Now, because your fingers are quite big, you might find that you smudge a little, so I'm going to wrap a cleansing wipe just around the tip of a cotton bud, look up for me, just to remove any smudges. You can see that instantly goes. Then once you've done that base, you recreate it on the second eye. Now you may notice that the black is a little bit uneven on each eye. Don't worry about that at this stage, because we're going to be building up the colour from here. So literally, if you use a stiff brush dipped into your eyeshadow, make sure you tap the brush on the side of your palette just to remove any dust particles that might flake onto the face. And then you're going to pat the colour into the eye. Now if you use an eyeshadow that has a little bit of iridescence or sparkle or shimmer, it makes it easier to blend. My eyeshadows are very, very difficult to blend when doing a smoky eye. So try to go something with glitter particles or a slight sheen. Take it all over the lower lid and right into the socket line. Again, don't worry about the inner corner just yet, because I've got a big brush. So we're just going to get the base of this on. So using this angled brush really helps you to create a shape into the V of the socket, like that. And we're going to blend it after we've done the other eye. Now the most important point is to blend. The secret to blending is to take your time, do it in small stages, and to get a good fluffy brush. So literally we're going to do semicircular motions in the socket line to take the shadow up towards the brow. Don't put any more product on your brush. You're literally just blending what's already there, so your brush is clean. Any mistakes, pat with your finger, because remember your fingers are warm and they'll take product away. So if you want a little bit less, pat your finger, it will come off. I want a little less up there, so I'm just patting it off with my finger. And keep blending in small stages. Now with this brush, I can get into the corners of the eye with the tip, just to blend those areas we couldn't reach earlier on. It really is important that you get yourself some good brushes and just keep working away at it like it's a painting. Now, although this is quite a glam look, Kristen uses a more subtle version of it, so we don't want to go too heavy underneath the eyes. I'm going to use a very mini smudger dipped into the eyeshadow. Again, tap it off on the side of your palette, look up for me, and literally lightly run it into the roots of the lashes. So we want it to be a little bit darker on the outer corners, then without putting any more product on, blend it into the inside corners. Literally run your finger under and that will blend a little bit more and make it smudgy. And again, we do the same on the other eye. Now's a great time to just stand back and have a look at your eyes and just check both sides are even. And use your fluffy brush again just to add in any definition in any places that it needs it. So use a tissue to just wipe your fluffy brush to take off any eyeshadow that's on there, so you've got a clean brush again, and then sweep over the eyelids again just to make sure it's all really blended. Now once you've finished your shadow, you really want to give definition to the lashes with lots of mascara. Kristen uses more of a volumizing mascara for this look, but make sure you really comb the lashes through to avoid any clumps. Then you can use the top of your brush to literally direct the eyelashes whichever way you want them to go. A fan shape is how you should imagine them to be. So we're just going to put the tiniest amount of mascara on the lower lashes. Look up for me. If you've got really long lashes, like my model, you really don't need a lot for this look. Now, the most important bit of a smoky eye is getting that black kohl liner. Now, Kristen actually, look right up as far as you can, uses it on the inside of the top of her eye, which sounds a little bit freaky, but it gives that real depth. So if you look down for me, I can do it like this, but when you're doing it on yourself at home, if you tip your head back and then pull your eyelid up a little bit, you'll be able to get right in there. Now the last finishing touch is to use your kohl pencil again to just fill in any areas along the lash line that are not ultra dark. So we're just going to finish the look with a dusting of blusher over the cheeks and some little bit of balm. And there we have the Kristen Stewart smoky eye look.